Welcome to our alternate history journey, where we'll explore a world where President John F. Kennedy was never assassinated. What would America look like today if JFK had lived? It's November 22nd, 1963 in Dallas, Texas. As Kennedy's motorcade drives through Dealey Plaza, the horrific event of his assassination never occurs. Instead, he continues on to deliver his speech at the Trade Mart. With JFK's survival, his ambitious vision for the future remains intact. His plans to combat poverty, advance civil rights, and initiate space exploration continue to shape his presidency. The Civil Rights Act of 1964 is passed with his passionate support. By 1965, the U.S. takes unprecedented steps in the space race. Kennedy's commitment to landing a man on the moon by the end of the decade receives an even greater push, resulting in accelerated advancements in space technology. Domestically, JFK's war on poverty leads to the establishment of new social programs and economic reforms. As a result, the Economic Opportunity Act is more robust, creating greater opportunities for Americans and focusing on reducing economic inequality. Internationally, JFK's continued presence alters the course of the Vietnam War. Instead of escalating military involvement, Kennedy seeks a diplomatic resolution, possibly avoiding the extensive conflict that marked the following years under his successors. In the 1964 presidential election, Kennedy runs for re-election and wins by a landslide, securing his mandate to continue his progressive agenda. The election further solidifies his reputation as a transformative leader. Kennedy's second term sees increased cooperation with the United Nations and other international organizations. Efforts to promote global peace and human rights take center stage, leading to significant diplomatic breakthroughs. The successful Apollo 11 mission in 1969, led by JFK's vision, captivates the world as Neil Armstrong takes humanity's first steps on the moon. NASA's successes inspire a new generation of scientists and explorers. By the end of his presidency, Kennedy leaves behind a legacy of progress, equality, and exploration. His tenure significantly influences the subsequent decades, shaping a more optimistic and forward-thinking America. As we reflect on this alternate history, we see how one man's continued life could have reshaped a nation and the world. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts on what other alternate history scenarios you'd like us to explore.